My name's Ethan. I'm 17 years old and I'm a resident at the Joy House.
When Ethan first arrived at the Joy House, which was in July 2018, he was a 10th grader. He was failing all of his classes. He didn't have very much interest in school or in succeeding in school. He had a life's goal of being involved in the hip hop scene, and already in his personal life, he had had some experience with some of the seedier elements of that scene.
Before I came into the Joy House, I was focused on social activities rather than school, and even work I was more focused on than school.
In the 9 months that he's been at the Joy House Academy, Ethan has completed 10th and 11th grades. He's been on honor roll 3 out of the 5 quarters that he's been here. He's now a senior, and he is scheduled to graduate both from the Joy House program and also from high school by the end of June. Ethan is successful at the Joy House Academy. Even he says it's true. For one thing, there are fewer distractions. There's no phone for him to be distracted by. There's no social scene for him to be distracted by. There are no cars on campus into which he can get and leave and go have lunch instead of going to class. One of the primary reasons he's doing so well is because he's able to work at his own pace. Whereas he's told me before in his other classes in public school, sometimes he finishes work in 15 minutes and then he just sit and play on the phone for the rest of the class period. Now, as he says, there's nothing to do except work. One day he did the math and saw that his graduation date was completely in his hands, and once he saw that, there was no stopping him.
What I like about the Joy House Academy is it's self-paced, so you can do as much work as you want in a day and you can set your own goals very easily.
Ethan is one of the most delightful residents that I've worked with in the 3 years that I've been here. He's super intelligent, he is quick-witted, he has a quirky personality, and he's internally motivated. Knowing that he's been steered off a path where it looked like he was headed for self-destruction onto a path that's wholesome and decent and meaningful is really encouraging to all of us. And we all pray that the soil has been tilled so that the seeds that have been planted can grow and be fruitful and offer Ethan something to hold on to throughout his life.
If I had not come to school at the Joy House, I would probably have dropped out and attended the night school and got my education there, but it probably would have been a much slower process. My goals have changed since I came to the Joy House from just wanting to not be in school and just, hang out, and now I want to finish school as fast as possible so that I can move on.